Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. A little blustery here today in Southwest Florida, but we're going to plow ahead as we always do. So Scrapper called me last night, said, hey, I got 3 mowers and a bicycle. I've been picking up some beach bikes from him since the mowers have fallen off a cliff. Sales have plummeted. The weather's turned really nice here. Cool overnight and moderate during the day. The grass just isn't growing as it would be in July and August. So shifted into beach bikes. Those don't make a big profit, but they're easy to work on. So we've got 3 for $30 on this lot here, and you can see I brought the bag of turds out. This thing is double turding right away. There's not a decent machine in this whole lot. We got a Husqvarna Lawn Boy and a Troy built with no handle. So all these machines are beat up. We got cables tied up here, missing fuel caps on 2 of them. Just a total shit show on these machines. I only could adjust 1 wheel here, otherwise the deck was plowing the grass here. The blade is probably was chopping sand. So this is the Husqvarna 5521 Charlie Hilo Victor Bravo, and they produced these from 2004 to 2007. I believe this is in 04 with the GCV 160. This has got a Honda engine on it. Honda powered. So I wasn't too happy with this lot of turds. I told them I wasn't going to take any more rough stuff. I got enough rough stuff to fix. I need some decent stuff that are complete. I don't have any high hopes that any of this stuff is going to work or start. It's just been beat to shit, and it's been put to the street for scrap or pickup. So the deal on this, we got broken cable action for the safety brake. This is just a standard pusher. Somebody's got a bolt on there. What else? I got safety brake on this. I think they tried to use a bicycle cable. They got it looped around here, loopy loop. Loopy loop does not cut it. Let's see what we got for a filter or no filter. We got a filter, but this isn't the right filter for this. It's not filtering all the air here. It's too short. Really dirty. Tank is bone dry, just for the fun of it. Let's see if it's got oil in it. It's got oil. So we could fuel this thing. Maybe stuff a rag here. Or happy juice it. I'm going to juice it and just see what it does on its own. The double turd. It's got the manual choke lever. So surprisingly, this thing kicked off. I'm going to put a little fuel in it just for shits and giggles. Here we go again. I'm going to get a zippy tie. We're going to zip zap this thing. Okay. Okay. That zippy did it. Let me get some fuel, remove the bag of turds. We're going to need that for the lawn boy. I'm going to shift the turds over to the lawn boy. Okay, let's get some fuel. Stop screwing around. Get serious about small engines and small engine repair. So sold a couple of beach bikes last week. Lady came out for one I had advertised for 60. She says, do you have any more? I said, sure. And I grabbed a second one that was ready to go. And she says, will you take 100 for both? And I said, absolutely. So made a quick $100 for putting air in a couple of the tires and maybe changing a couple of inner tubes, which are about $5 each for 26-inch tubes. So you don't make a whole lot on the bikes. And it's a recreational vehicle. It's not like a lawnmower. People need a lawnmower. They don't need a bicycle. Because then you get the city bitching at you for high grass, or the homeowners association will bitch. A lot of bitchy people. Well, that was a surprise. Kicked up a shitload of sand. So it started with a little fuel. The deal with this is that It would start to stall when it full open on the choke. So I brought the choke lever back up. When it was half choked, it would run. And then as it slowly went to full choke, it would die. So we need a carb clean on this Husky 5521. So surprised this piece of crap did anything. Just for more shits and giggles, I'm going to move the turds over to the lawn boy. I'm going to turn this on its side, see what the underside looks like. And then we'll keep moving down the line, see what other crap is in this group of 3 for 30. Okay, I was just having a little looky look. Blades nicked up quite a bit. It's been hitting some stationary objects. Same thing here. I was just looking at the drive system. The wheels turning like the gears are shot on this. So the cable is here. But this cable is screwed up too, and there's no bail bar for it. They've got the safety brake hooked up here. This is the safety brake on the top. The bottom bar should be the drive bar, and it's gone. So this thing needs parts. This can be touched up. This wheel is freewheeling too, and it's loose, so there's probably no gears on this one either. Okay, let's come down the line. Lawn Boy 20-inch, 2009. I looked at the production label here, 09 on the Quantum style. The engine ID I can't read, but it is an 09. Yeah, second month of 09. I'm looking back here as well. I was looking for the Lawn Boy number. I don't see the Lawn Boy number. There it is, 10641. 2009. The second digit, you see the 29. 10641. Okay. Same thing here. It's all goobered up on the safety brake. The drive cable is still there. It's very loose. So there is a drive cable, rear wheel drive. It's got some used oil in it. No cap. Is this a priming unit? No, it's a It's not a priming unit, automatic choke, missing the cover and the filter. Definitely a bag of turds on this thing. Let me put you back in the stand. Any gas? Bone dry again. There's some sand down there. Oh, a lot of sand. Okay, let me put you back up. Same thing with this. Let's goose it. Goose it with some happy sauce. 2009 Lawn Boy. If this piece of crap starts, we'll do the same thing we did for the Husky. We'll put some fuel in it. Okay. So it appears they got this goobered up pretty well with the wiring here on the safety brake, so I don't have to do anything. They got this thing jimmied up so tight. Okay, let's try this quadruple turd. Well, that was a surprise. There must have been a little gas remaining in the bowl. Holy cow. 2009 crap box, and it started. So we need a cable for this. I went to engage the drive, and you can see all this slack. I didn't get any action on the drive wheels. For shits and giggles, 11 millimeter, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this slack out, start this crap box again, see if the drive works. If it is, this might be something to concentrate on. Remove all this nonsense and get the right cable for it. So let me get a 11 millimeter. Even if it starts for a second, we can just try the rear wheel drive. Wow. Didn't think this was going to happen. Geez, this is turning out pretty good for shit boxes. The Husky surprised me, and now the Lawn Boy surprised me. I'm totally surprised today. Okay, so there we go. We nearly eliminated the slack here in the cable. I moved the outer cable closer to the engine to remove slack. There is a little bit here. I want this thing to engage about halfway up when I'm pulling on the bar, the bail bar. Okay, let me start this process over again. I'm going to move you right here. You got a good view of the rear wheel drive. Okay, let's see if it starts on its own, or do I gotta juice it? I'm just gonna pull on this thing right now. We may have burnt the little bit of fuel that was in it. Let me gas this thing. Then we got the Troy built to look at. This 2013 Troy built's another disaster. Don't know what the deal is with caps missing. This is the one that had the sand in it, so I'm gonna have to clean the tank. This is just a quickie quick to try the transmission. Okay, time to pull. I guess I gotta juice it. It wants motivation, so I'll motivate it. Carb clean in the works. Did I put the plug wire back on? Yep. Yeah, I did. So that's not it. So Dino and I think this is an awesome deal on this 2009. Let's shift over to the 2013 TB200. Handles missing on this. I showed you that. Disaster in the cables. This is all broken and hanging. This has got a big knot in it for some reason. This is all broken. It looks like they had a screw in the handle. There's a hole here where it looks like they used a wood screw maybe. So I'll need a couple of cables. Oh, they got a deck screw here. Totally oily. No cover, no filter. Let's look at this oil since we're here. It's got oil in it, a little overfilled. That's probably why you see this excess oil here. Okay, I'm going to grab the vice grips and try to wire this up. I've got put that wire on there, but I don't think I'm tight enough on that. I'll try pulling on it from here. This is all goobered up. This thing's been gooberized. Okay, I can turn it over, so maybe I've got that coat hanger tight enough. I'm going to try it. I'm going to juice it and see if it kicks off. Nothing like carb cleaner in the air. Okay. I'll try not to chop off any body parts. put this on the highest position just to stop the dust. If it does fire off, I don't need any more dust. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I'm not getting a good pull on the recoil. Recoil isn't retracting. I'm getting like one revolution. So let's try oiling that up real quick, because I'll never be able to start it when it's only pulling like that. Okay, I'm looking for my 5/16 or 8mm. I got the 8mm in my hand. Let me grab my oil can. We'll do a little oily. So we're at 66.6% now on stuff that has potential, surprisingly. It's going to need a lot of work. This one ain't coming out. Stuff is really rusty, kind of stripped now. Stripped out. Hopefully it goes back in. Okay, it's the old straight pawl style. I'm going to try to put some oil on this thing. Worst case scenario, I change out the cup and change out the recoil here with the spring out pawls. I'm just looking for my access point. Okay, I got it. I oil it where the tab for the spring shows up. Got oil all over my leg, but that's fine. I just want this thing to retract a little quicker and retract more than it is. So goober the shit out of this thing. Okay. We got some better action. It's not dragging like it was. Let me try to remove some of these knots. Maybe it'll pull in a little bit more. I'm gonna try to get rid of these knots right here. So you never know what you're going to be dealing with next. Broken cables, recoil ropes that are screwed up. Somebody tied this in a big knot. I wonder if they were pushing this thing around with just the stubby handles. So they tied up the rope so the rope wouldn't get sucked into the underside. I'm going to call it quits here in a second. I don't want to keep you guys. This thing's all knotted up. I was going to try to break this free. We're getting closer. But I'm not going to screw around with it. I'm going to put it back on. Okay, I can see I can see the issue where we're still grounding out here. I looked at the grounding wire and it's still grounding out. What I can do is, just for the time being, I'm just going to remove the coil ground wire, get it out of the way, make sure it's not grounding out against anything. Now it's going to start. The other issue is the brake puck here is touching. We're almost there, guys. I swear I'm going to get this thing organized. Okay, it's not dragging and the wire's off. So let's put this thing back together. Hopefully there's enough throw in this cord to get us somewhere. Boy, this was a shit show. Okay. I know we checked oil, but I'm just going to grab a little oil and throw it on these threads. I think I actually stripped them. Trying to hammer them off with the DeWalt. Okay, this one here is going in funky. I don't want to screw up the threads. These other two seem to be working. I'm going to tighten these two down. Okay, let's go. Plug wires on. Looks like a torch plug just by the product number. Okay. I'm going to start pulling on it. Wow, this is kind of my lucky day. I'm gonna go play some lottery tickets. This thing started and kept running. So I don't know what the deal with this thing was. They had problems with the cables. There goes the Brotherhood of the Brown. He didn't stop here. He stopped across the street. Shame on him. So if I can come up with cables and a handle with the brake bars. I think I had another Troy built with a rusty deck. The whole deck was rusted through. I think I can get a handle top for this. I threw a used filter on it I had nearby. I didn't want all the dust getting kicked up into the carburetor. It does need to be cleaned. There was a slight hesitation in the engine. Carb needs to be gone through. The 625EX TB200 21-inch cutting deck. So wow, like I said, you guys, I think I got to play the lottery tonight. The shittiest looking one with the most parts missing ended up starting and running. Crazy on this 2013. Serial number 1310025403086 for the engine ID. The Troy built sticker here fell off. You can see it's missing. Anyway, I think that's all I got for you. That's all I can show you. Kind of turned out pretty good, I would say. 3 turds for 30. They're going to require a little bit of work on some parts. Maybe they can be salvageable. This one's going to be rough, the Husky, just because I think it might need drive wheels. Yeah, there's no resistance there whatsoever. This one cable. On the 20-inch Lawn Boy. That happens to be a 2009. Anyway, we gave Dino a ride. He seemed to be happy with that. Quite pleased that the machine started. I'm going to end this one. Thanks for coming out. We're looking at these 3 for 30. Please tip your waitress and wait staff. I appreciate all you guys checking out these fine turds on a daily basis. Maybe we'll do a video or 2 on this fine group of specimens. We'll see how it goes. Have a good one. Thanks. Come back and see me. Do it. Do it now. Do it or lose it.